Lulu, welcome back. Oh, well, it is time to find out if I actually did the proper job of my injectable feathers. Because last time, I was supposed to go from the normal yellow feathers to black feathers. That's what I was supposed to do, but somehow I went to Grape Purple, of all colors. I still have absolutely no idea how I managed that, but I did. I'm just that bad good. Something in between. Something like that. Okay. I'm nervous because I'm like, well, I don't know if we did good or not. Wait, I forgot about this. Okay, so this is the current color of him. I mean, it's a lovely purple, but also not the color I was going for. Time to see if I did this correctly. Oh, please, oh, please. I hear things. I can't tell if that is black or if that is green. It's hard to tell. How did you get green, sir? Oh my god, how? Brother, you are never getting out of this table, are you? How in the frick-frack did you get that, sir? Oh, frick me. Yes, I have to do your thing as well at some point here. Hold on. Oh my god, like how? How am I doing like this badly at this? I mean, I might as well like not look at it this time. Oh my god, because like in that light, it kind of looks like it's the right color, but then he steps into the light a little bit, then it's green. Who's pro? Oh. No. What's the thing I need? Okay, well that's much better. It's back to fair. Oh my god. How in the frick-frack did I manage to do that again? Oh, man. Okay, I gotta know something. What is the frickin' percentage value for changing that? Because what color are you now? Marsh Green, I think it was. Again, how the frick did you even go to that color? Find it. Bro. How in the frick frack? Frick? Okay, so somebody else recommends the same site anyways? So Marsh Green. I even followed the guide was the annoying part. Okay, so I need one more berry, one more pear. Supposedly. Watch this, that's somehow gonna just make it go back to the way it was before. Oh my god, okay, and then we want, oh, I swear to god, if this does not work... Like, I just want my chocobo to be the way I want him to be. Again, look how freaking green he is. Like, how? Why? Okay, your plumage will be ready at freaking 3 a.m. That is a long ass time. I hope it actually works this time. I am so freaking sad and annoyed that it did not work. Oh man, I just want to go freaking question with my boy. Then eventually get him different barding. At least that is the plan anyways. Though at this rate I'm gonna be spending more money on freaking berries than I am on anything else. Yeah, that way I just had to. Where am I supposed to be going here? We are supposed to be going here, I believe. Wow, that is just ridiculous, though. So did I get? Yes, perfect. I need. See, hold on, I might not need. Hold on. I forgot, I need to go back all the way to Lims and Laminsa to get this. I nearly forgot about my freaking retainer as well. to talk to, right? Freaking 300 gil. Oh, man. Still have no idea how we managed to go from freaking purple to green. I mean, at this point in time, I'd rather have gone with the purple. But unfortunately, something somehow went wrong. Even though I was following a guide, right? I need to talk to you first. I need that one export delivery, and then... right, I wanted to get rid of you. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There we go. You know what? Because then that way tomorrow, I don't have to worry about that. If I'm streaming tomorrow. Guess I don't know what time we're gonna fucking get home tomorrow. Frick, Cocainus, right? There we go. I guess again we're in frickin' money saving mode. As per frickin' usual. Because I'm now at the point where I'm actually, oh, I need to spend money on this thing if I want it. Okay, get herders, nice. Did he just unlock a new one? 5, no, but you did go up a level. Can I actually get you any more gear? Right, believe. There we go, nice. Crap. I got excited there for a second thinking, oh yes, I can actually put that on her. And no, I cannot. 20, 6? Yeah, that matches better in ways. Even though it is exactly the same. Unfortunately, she's kind of locked out of most of my equipment right now. She's still 2 levels off of where she needs to be. And then I have to remember to save up a bunch of ventures to get her to switch to another class. Then at 50, she's gonna switch over to Dark Knight, so then I don't have to go off and level up Warrior again. What am I doing? Let's do this. That is the easier solution. God. That is just gonna annoy me for the rest of the day, isn't it? But hey, at least this part we're done with. Now, what the frick is over here? basically... Ooh, there's even a freaking cave? Interesting. Hey, back to Story for now. And possibly some blue quests as well. In order to undertake this quest, you must first clear floor 50 of the Palace of the Dead. What? To gain access to the Palace of the Dead, you must complete the quest, The House That Death Built? What? Okay, where do I get that one? What? No, okay, you can fucking knocking on Heaven's Door. Oh, that's the one that I couldn't take? Heaven Sent? Sink or swim? Okay, that's definitely gotta be something about marriage. What the frick? What about this one over here? Heaven Sent. Huh, the Vex villager is keeping watch on the ocean with a growing sense of dread. The difficulty of this quest will be synced with your current level. Oh. So instead of 60, it would be 69? Nice. Also kind of crazy that we're that freaking far ahead in levels in comparison. Interesting. What was the other one I needed for the other one? Palace of the Dead. To gain access to the Palace of the Dead, you must complete the quest, The House That Death Built. Where the freaking frack who gets that? Sir? What's it called? The House That Death Built. Where the frick do I get this quest from? Wait, what? That level 17 quest? Hey, yo? What the frick? Okay. Okay, so that is where I get it. What the frick is the Palace of the Dead? Is it worth going into? Palace of the Palace of the Dead. What the hell is this? What is this? The Palace of the Dead is an ever-changing dungeon, whose architecture is never quite the same. Oh, so it's like a Hades type deal then. Interesting. And only by fighting the enemies within will they be able to gain strength and experience needed to explore its shadowy depths. Okay. Ooh. It even tells you the freaking quarters in New Gridania where it is, as far as the starting quest. Okay, what about rewards? The following rewards will be given based on the player's level and progress. If your job or class is level 100 upon entering, elegant tombstones and guild will be rewarded based on progress. Okay, so that's not me. If your job or class is between levels 50 and 99, which is us right now, experience points, skill, and elegant tombstone poetics will be rewarded based on their progress. Oh, the army bonus will be applied to these rewards. And then if your job is under level 50, experience points and skill will be rewarded based on progress. If your job or class is under level 90 when entering, and there is a mentor and new adventurer in the party. Oh, the mentor and new adventurer experience bonus is rewarded. Or bonus will be applied. Huh. You can also obtain Aether Pool weapons. Fireman average plus 10 in addition to clearing floor 50 of the Palace of the Dead. Receive an Aether Pool grip. Is it worth going after though? Okay, so that's that. Ether pool weapons? Cause I'm assuming it's only good up until a certain point, right? It's like light in the shape of a freaking sword. Cause hold on. 87 strength, 88 vitality, 88 crit, 62 skill speed, plus 2 material slots. With a physical damage of 76. Okay, so no, it is not worth the time and effort. It's just more so now glamour. 'Tis all it is. I don't need that or want that. Hell no. We're going. Oh man. I mean, it's just a pretty light sword. That's all it is. Oh, there's a freaking help in the lattice here. You did well, Jet. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. I mean, I just want to meet up with freaking Yukari so we can tell her that we met her parents. And let her know that they're doing well. Now then, let's not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yantia and my countrymen wait. Or Zania? I think they said Zania, right? There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me. Because I think the other one that is over here, the Heaven Sent one, I believe that one's kind of the same vein as, what's his face? As the Ruby Princess one, which honestly was freaking fantastic. I love that one. That was pretty freaking good. It's a very Little Mermaid-ish in a while. Meanwhile, in the shores of Othard. Oh? Are we catching up with you, Gary? Oh, Red Kojin. What are they doing?
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe.
Oh, I wonder if this is after we gave their god a thrashing, they just took some treasures with them?
Mayhap no worries, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
Why does it feel like somebody's about to fucking come and beat the crap out of them? Or worse.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths.
And
And then you
lovely.
go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
Is he just gonna smash the treasures? Why did he make freaking bear noises? That was bear noises, right? I'm not crazy.
No. No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release.
Yeah, you need some other kind of release there, lady.
There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such courting could not satisfy me half so well as a single domain.
Okay, that just sounds wrong out of context. Oh? That's a nice looking sword.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
The real question is where'd they get it from?
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Yeah, how about fucking never? You're lucky to be alive, sir.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Again, she's got such a freaking amazing character design, but then she opens her mouth and just all goes out the window. It's like, ow. Such a waste. Terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are some people who will be like hell yeah. I'm not one of those people. Oh, man. Ooh.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
Huh. It's very simple in comparison. What the hell?
Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day.
Huh.
Life, liberty, hope. So much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Yeah, it kind of seems rather desolate. But, okay, I'm assuming the berries we saw is it a freaking tiger? Anyways, I'm assuming the bill barriers is supposed to be like the castle all locked up. Kind of a way for the Imperials to essentially taunt any domicile, going like, hey, look, it's your freaking palace. You can't get to it though. Not unless we allow it. Yes, this is far enough. For ere we proceed further, I should speak of Nyantia. Janio? What became of her? Of what lies beyond the Great Wall at the heart of Doma? And we should be glad to hear of it, but is it wise for us to have this conversation here on the road, out in the open? Yeah. Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yatsuo to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they came, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Zania. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? It's kind of sad. The village of Namar lies to the west. Though I don't think Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. Yeah. Also, what are you even called? You're used to... you're just a Zanian tiger. You are a big-ass freaking tiger, though. What the hell? Yeah, okay, goodbye. Yeah, oh my god. You know what? He might be the same size as my freaking dragon. What the frick? Why are you so freaking big? Oh, I'm back to this again. So sad. Which reminds me, fuck, what's it under again? Here? Here. And then I want, you. $554 to us. Okay, towards the village that. Interesting. Okay, then on the other side of the village there somewhere then? There she is, the humble village of Namar. How delicious her bright, how sweet her permissions. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes. And for mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Wait, what? I still barbed offending, but then it's worse than what I got. Interesting. Then I guess I'm going for the material. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Jin, venture closer, if you would, and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about. Away I go. I mean, I'm not sure how exactly I'm supposed to survey from here to see if anybody's here. Not to mention freaking Anahan over there. It's like, what is that guy doing over there? He's just standing there.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
Hopefully they know you, sir. Hopefully they remember you.
I'm going too.
I mean, we might as well all go.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
I say, yeah, it'd be kind of weird if we just came in one by one. They'd be like, okay, this is freaking sus.
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gosetsu. Kami, preserve your right. He lives.
Ooh, did you remember him? Okay, that person didn't look freaking happy.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so?
Maybe they just fear that talking to you will somehow bring much peace on them?
Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
I don't think that's the problem there, sir.
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
That is the problem.
Of all the times for him to turn up. Has the old fool lost his mind?
Also, hello, what race is this?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
Just because, sir?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What? What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me, now!
Interesting. I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I'm Isi of Namai, a farmer, like my father before me and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Okay, then why the hostility? Lord Kyan's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive with the Empire. Huh. Is that what this is all about? I'm hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not my home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one. And then the Imperials came looking for more, because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Huh. Passionate as pleas may be, surely you must know that I cannot leave things as they are. I mean, this is kind of like what it was back in the other place as well. Where there was like, we just kind of want peace, and now you're just kind of stirring things up again. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue towards our final destination. The House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by the way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. Yeah, hold on, Sid, before you do that, I need to grab the freaking ether right here. I have a feeling we're gonna be back this freaking place again at some point. If I had to guess. So we're probably gonna be, what, in this area for a while now? At least a little while. How much is it to... Oh. That doesn't even go as far as I was hoping. I was hoping it would go to Kagane. But imagine I have to go from here to Nokro, then to Kagane? Also, I am going the wrong way here. Yeah, that should be fine for now. So what do we even have for sale here anyways? Interesting. Weapons? Oh, that's like the normal quality version of the other one I had. There we go. Ow. This is the way, this is the way. We must dive into the water. You have a very interesting way of getting into places, sir. Have no fear. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, I think we still have the blessing anyways. Not to mention this. Which makes it way freaking faster. Oh, there is somebody here. Why are you out of breath, sir? How invigorating. Congratulations, my friends. You will come to the House of the Fierce. Interesting. You're Jin Solemnbum, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorza, we of the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you would be so good as to follow me. Okay, well at least here he's more accepted. Interesting. I'm assuming they did that so nobody could get in. At least not that way. But it also means I can't get in this way either.
This is the House of the Fears. But there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Ah, there she is. Wow.
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
Was not expecting the
I
outfit
returned
change.
but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
Oh, you know, just trying to incite another rebellion. But also, what a fantastic freaking outfit.
The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
Yeah, let's just hope it doesn't happen here as well.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Here, here. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion.
Oh no, we got that.
When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
Oh, boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
Okay, Mr. Golden Retriever, calm down, sir.
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed.
I mean, he just wants what's best for them.
Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, 'twould be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
Kind of like the village we just went through.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I. I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Interesting. The frick is that a ring? Oh. That is open up there. But yeah, the last time we tried to incite a rebellion or at least help build it up, got absolutely freaking smashed by one of their own. No less. So how's it gonna go this time? Hopefully better. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetherite. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, the fear that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It'd be a challenge to repair it all alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. True. I mean, I imagine at some point this will be put back together. And we will be able to attune to it and actually come back here. Hopefully. Should hear this Jim. He was telling me about the Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The Bulk of the 12th never even took to the field. Oh, Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage, the next we were surrounded and at his mercy. Yeah, he does kind of like playing around a bit. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. Yeah, we know how that's gone already. He's freaking horror farmed us last time with the other place. Didn't even draw a weapon, he just freaking blocked with his hand. He's like, nah, I don't need to fucking do anything. One by one, my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. He would dance amidst their blades for a time, then draw close as if to embrace. One after another. He made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? The freaking psychopath kind. I do not think there was any joy in it. Nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different than that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted. But on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only there did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it, a hunt without end. Because the man is freaking bored as hell. He's like, I want freaking like a good challenge. It kind of reminds me of like way back in like ye olden days where it's like the freaking like trophy hunters where some like guys like, oh man, I'm gonna go after the freaking Africa, hunt myself like a lion, because you know that's like a manly thing to freaking hunt. And, you know, I can say like I got one of them, and then he freaking mounts the freaking pelt or something on his wall. It kind of feels like that, except for he's just trying to challenge himself against like other people that may or may not kill him. Also, at the same time, he kind of sounds like Kaido from One Piece. Always seeking a stronger opponent, but never finding it. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. Left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons at least held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. At least he admired the craftsmanship before he left. Since that day, he's ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He's said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories. The soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. Interesting. So, in other words, he's a weeb, but a really freaking strong weeb, apparently. Interesting. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? I mean, to be fair, are we any different? Collecting armor, collecting, things for our chocobos? Not really seeing much of a difference here. We all feel the same. But my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong. The strong become the heroes of tale. We were not strong enough. It's not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path is but one end. I mean, kind of fair. One of those you need the strength to see things through kind of deal. What is that? Is that a crystal? Interesting. Pretty, whatever it is. My happy brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain old age. How old is he? He almost kind of seems like late 50s, early 60s almost. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I can see it may seem what lacking a little bit. But it has been haven these past 10 years to all those who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little in this. When the Empire died, we were so sure of the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Xena soon put paid to that. With the aid of Yatsuyo, the secrets she sold. Right, because she was also kind of like that other lady we saw before, on the other side of things, where she just kind of sold out her own, essentially. Jin, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. Sure, definitely did that, It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamecan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few and our enemies legion. We are weak and they strong. You, with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. Only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. I mean, that's kind of a dick thing to say. I just want to fight freaking Xenos again and not get my ass handed to me. Aye, that it will. With the hero of yours on our side, we cannot lose. I mean, you say that, but that's necessarily gonna be freaking true. Interesting. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though, now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time. Even after my return, the search for Lord Heian commanded my full attention. It would happily be to both of our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Jin. Let's go among the people and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can't accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I mean, you are like a shadow. At least you are supposed to be. I could join you, if that's alright. By all means, you should be glad to have your company and your perspective. The mine's not far. I see we begin there. Yeah, but I was seen with Gosetsu. Wouldn't I also be labeled as a nuisance then? A troublemaker? Interesting. Very interesting too. Do I have to talk to get out? Yes. Wait, hold on. Can I just... technically I can, but also... no need to frickin' spend money. Especially since we only have to go this far. So how's it frickin' 10 o'clock already? It's been raining again. It's been raining a lot lately. Level 64 main quest in Stormblood already. How are you liking it? I'm loving it. So far, Doma is my favorite area. Aesthetically pleasing. I'm just kind of glad to be out of Eorza for a while. Then we were basically just kind of bouncing around that place for a fair bit. Though I am a little bit over leveled for main story quests, which is fine. It's kind of basically how the last few went, which is kind of way over leveled. Much need change of pace. Agreed. Jin. I'm glad to see you too put thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activities. Sure? Yeah, I definitely did that. That's why I'm still in the same armor. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants. Jin is our leader, and we as his assistants. Are there any objections? I'm sorry, what merchant carries the big old blade and is clad in armor? Like, yes, definitely. Definitely merchant. Not really the merchant type. Okay, to be fair, neither am I. But if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then, without further ado, let us begin. Okay, now if we said that you two were the merchants and I was just a freaking bodyguard, then sure, that would work. Definitely. Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Amaya. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yanzia. Yanzia? Zanio? Ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. They have noticed, but we lack for a greater many things. It's not much better before, true, but it's only gotten worse. But yeah, I imagine it's gonna be kind of like last time, where we're just kind of going around helping out to garner trust again. Oh, I saw the white. I'm like, isn't that like a white chocobo? No, it's a freaking red ass chocobo with white armor. Just looked a little weird from a distance. You, a merchant? Forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less of a man of commerce and more of a common sellsword. Okay, that is just a rude common sellsword. But also, yes, better impression than frickin' merchant. What will you do? Give your best impression of Hancock. Give your best smile. Hancock? Cocky little bastard. That is a little to assuage my doubts, but if anything, makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Fuck. Fine. We go for a smile next. Ta-da! You stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I definitely didn't try the other one. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It's been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared a little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send as soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. That is fair. But also, why merchant is a freaking cover store? Also, hello, sir. Kinda looks like a kobold? Probably not exactly called a kobold, but very interested to see what kind of race he's supposed to be. A traveling merchant with meat perchance? Bah, better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. Oh, they're just called Lupin in this world. Interesting. Surely you have not been long in Zania, as you would. I imagine then when players first came across this race, they're like, what? Hold on. We could be a dog if we wanted? But unfortunately not available to us. Which I'm sure some people were mad about. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were. But the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Fair? How goes with planting the rice? Foreign peddlers? And am I? Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Zania that has fared any better. Hence I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzin, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There is the Doman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Daryu Moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. Oh, so there's actually people on the other side of that? Interesting. But it's also kind of what we expected of the village. Nobody's faring well at all. Just kind of scraping by at this point in time. Interesting. Ow. Jin, what have you learned? We are poor, and we are poor. These and I are encountered much the same. They've been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Heian to return. Without him... Yeah, no rebellion. Somebody wants to lead... Not right now, anyways. Huh. Then yet that's... better? What's the headpiece worse then? Interesting. I guess we're going mismatched then. Although to be fair, my headpiece is going to be invisible anyways, so it doesn't really matter that much anyways. Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in mine is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I highly doubt it. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Jin, I say you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. Yeah, you want to bet? I imagine a fair amount of them have. Where did I see that other one before? Before to the west? That way? Where is that gonna be? That's gonna be... like, here? So imagine, like, down and then up? Interesting. Yeah, I know I'm not attuned to that thing. It doesn't even exist yet to attune. But I'm hoping this is an Aether Current one. Hey, Aether Current and earrings? Ooh. Star spinal earrings? This is much better. Perfect. Yeah, you've doubtless already taken in the paddy fields that fill them eye. We rice farmers consider our paddies as children. They certainly require just as much attention. There is really a day we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. I mean, considering that's your main source of income, I don't blame you. If you'd like to know more about life in our village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speak with my husband, Ageta. I know he will be glad for any help he can get. Interesting. Have you thought about running a second job in parallel with Mr. Request giving so much extra XP? Not sure if there's anything that caught your eye. Well, about that, currently Gunbreaker and Thaumaturge, but I have not really put any work into them so far. Although I did start another character, so I could just do Conjurer. Because I was looking at something like the outfits for like White Mage and Conjurer. I'm like, they are rather interesting to look at, but I don't think my character would pull them off as nicely as like a if I was a different gender. I was like, I don't really want to, like, I know I could change my character to match that, but also I don't really want to change my boy. Though I have not really made that much progress. My other character is only at level 10 right now. Not to mention, I'm also just kind of working on some of the crafting jobs as well. Black Mage from scratch definitely takes time. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think that's kind of most of the jobs in this game. They take a lot of time to get there. Although, thankfully, I do have those leveling rings for my Black Mage to use. The one that gives you 30% more to level 30, and then another 30 on top of that to 60. I just don't know if they stack on top of each other till level 30, and then it's just the level 60 ring after that. Not sure if it works that way, but I'm hoping it does. would like to help me tend my fields? That sounds fantastic to me. There aren't too many young folk left in the village, and rice farming is hard work. Let me tell you. I mean, yeah, you're freaking bending over all freaking day. Don't imagine that's great for your back. Firstly, I would have you remove the arrowheads from my fields. It is a pesky weed that inhibits the growth of rice plants. Come speak with me again once you're done. I think they stack. The hunting log is a godsend for progressing 1 to 52. Yeah. Sorry, I noticed with my conjurer character. Because I was also doing some of the hunting log as I was going along. And I'm like, man, I'm getting some good experience doing this. Thankfully. Although, I didn't have the ring for her. Because I have to go do the Hall of Novice stuff for her if I want that. Although, to be fair, I'm not really in a huge hurry for that character. Just gonna take my time experimenting with it, because I want to spend most of my time on getting him done. Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind. Oh, that's because I'm supposed to be in this area. That makes sense. Because there was like some stuff that I was looking at later on that I wanted to do. Then I was like, ah, man, I have to get my freaking crafting jobs up to what freaking level? It's ridiculous. That kind of feels like trying to like juggle. Like I'm trying to do mining, blacksmithing, goldsmithing, and armorer. It's like a freaking job and a half to try and juggle through those before. Because usually like one like kind of hampers the other's progress until you kind of get them to the same point before you're able to get a little bit more progress done. It's a very big time investment, it feels like. I see you've worked up quite a sweat. Thanks for helping Namai. Thanks for helping. Namai is actually a local term for the arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought naming a village after a weed was a good idea. Or maybe they just meant for the village to be kind of like a weed and be very stubborn. Who knows? Next, we need to deal with any pests that lurk in the patties. Although it will not be your job per se, we shall use the house sparrows I have trained for the task. What the heck is a house sparrow? And keep them in this bird cage. Please, set them free near my paddy fields. Yeah, that's a bit of a different pest control. Once they have all flown from the cage, clap your hands. I have trained them to recognize that is their signal to begin working. There's just so much one could do. True. I mean, that's kind of what the market board is kind of for, but at the same time, you kind of need money for that. And as you can see, I'm as broke as fuck. Freaking 18,000 to my name. To be fair, I did have like 500,000, and then I went and got an apartment because I wanted to dye my chocobo's feathers. So all that went out the freaking window. I'm around 1,400 hours in, and there are entire types of content I've yet to try. Damn. Where's your money going? Apartment, and then buying freaking fruits to try and get the right feathers for my chocobo. This has not gone well. Because I've been trying to dye my chocobo feathers black, and I followed the little calculator, and they turned grape purple, then I followed it again, and then they turned green. So I'm hoping after this attempt, they'll actually go to black like I want. Because unfortunately, the only way to get fruit now is either buy it off the frickin' market board or grow it yourself if you have a house. Oh. Hey, thanks for the follow. There, Andy needs coffee. Thanks for the follow there, Andy needs coffee. Hey, thanks for the follow. There, Andy needs coffee. Hey, thanks for the follow. There, Andy needs coffee. Hey, thanks for the follow. There, Andy needs coffee. Hey, thanks for the follow. There, Andy needs coffee. Okay, clappy clap. Nice. The frick? Where's your other thing here? I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, also, like, the only way you can garden is if you have a house. I was like, oh, well, that is gonna be, like, never. Because unfortunately, the house market in this game is way too much like freaking real life. Goddamn expensive and out of reach. Thank you so much for all your help. I will not be needing to worry about pets for the time being. I'm traveling for 2 weeks, but when I'm home, if there's any equipment you need, let me know. I love crafting stuff. Ooh. Well, depending on what I need, I might take you up on that offer. But it also depends on what progress I've made in 2 weeks. Because I know come July 8th, gonna be taking like a small break from 14 to play Black Flag when it comes out. Because I'm just hoping beyond hope that it's still got that feel to it. That not too much of it has changed. Just made prettier. But just to kinda have like a small break from this and then get back into it afterwards. At least that is the current plan. I have told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on and ask her. I still have work to take care of here. Because you know, at some point further down the road, I'm also planning to get more barding for my chocobo. Because there's a couple I got my eyes on, but then it's not gonna be possible for a while. Hello game. I do hope that the work was not too hard on you. It's not an easy job, but the sense of satisfaction when you're able to taste the very rice you have reaped. But do not allow the sensation, do not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a long ways off, but we're ready to put the work in. All we need is a little help from the weather and things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here's your payment for today. Ooh. New earrings. That is what we were after there, sir. Yeah, what do these new earrings look like? Good. Also, whose idea was it to make it both mouse buttons and then moving it to scroll? Ooh, those are kind of nice. I like those. To be fair, it was hard to tell what the freaking design was from, well, that. All I could tell is silver and purple. I like. Was there another... Oh, over here. Something smells. Please tell me this is another Ether Current one. Ow. Thankfully, I've only died once to fall damage. Ooh, it is another freaking Ether Current one. Now the real question is, does it involve fishing? Like actually fishing? Hello there, traveler. I require your help if you have the time. While I belong to the Doman Liberation Front, I am also a proud resident of Namai, with my own responsibilities to the village. Yeah, so basically that's acting as a guard then, for the entrance. I have been told to guard this spring, and under no circumstances am I to leave my post. However, there is another job related to the village I need to take care of. I was hoping you might do it in my stead. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it around the area over there. Yeah, my thanks. Hey. That seems like an easy one. How many? We all 6. Okay, 6 frickin' areas. Wait, oh, that's gonna be up there, isn't it? What exactly am I sprinkling anyways? A smelly liquid. Do I want to know? Just a lovely bucket of gloopy brown ooze. Definitely not what I think it is. Okay, whatever you do, do not get it all over you. That is the, hope. Ew. Yeah, it's just nasty. So I'm imagining he's actually gonna tell us, what it is. Or, you know what? Ignorance is bliss. Maybe I don't want to know. Wait, over there? I think I can get to there from here? So where's that other current? Southwest, so that way somewhere. Okay, what else got? Here, here, and here? That kind of looks like... Wait. We'll grab that one last there. Here, and then... But kind of wish triggering that would get me off immediately. Apparently no. I don't do quite like the music for this area. It's very relaxing. Hey, mysterious brown goop has been spread, sir. I'm just hoping it's a good job, sir. You have spread the things I asked you to spread. And then that's the end of it. Hopefully. Stormbell's got some great tracks, for sure. Dungeon boss music is so cold. Or so solid, sorry, read that wrong. So I know there is one that I'm kind of looking forward to. I believe the dungeon's called The Twinning. I don't imagine that is going to be Stormblood. That's probably going to be one of the ones afterwards. Finished already? Fantastic. No doubt you're wondering just why that liquid smells so foul. Well, it is made from a mix of pungent ingredients. Animal innards, resin, and garlic to name but a few. Yeah, that is more than I need to know. And it's a fantastic job of keeping the beasts at bay. Ah. Understandable. That would be very, I guess terrible to smell, which is kind of the whole point. Pungent, as it were. The twinning's still a bit off. Yeah, I'm imagining like Endwalker or like Dawn Trail is probably where that one's going to be. If I had to guess. One of my fellow rebels taught me how to make it. Oh, and you will want to give your clothes, let us see, 3 thorough scrubbings ought to do it. Oh god. It's the equivalent of a freaking skunk getting all that on you. Ew, nasty, sir. What the frick? Also, you're gonna love the fact that he didn't even warn you like beforehand. Like, yeah, by the way, Sid, this is gonna be smelly as shit. You might want to not wear whatever you're wearing. Like, if you just told us, hey, yeah, just wear something you're willing to throw away, then sure, that would have been nice. Unfortunately, I did not get any such warning. Is that a beetle? There's a beetle. There's a big-ass beetle. This game really likes its big-ass freaking bugs. So, I'm sorry, tiny caterpillar? How is that a tiny caterpillar, sir? Freaking delusional. Nice. Thank you, random kind stranger. Random. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, if you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. I mean, it's only a freaking caterpillar. You could just run away. Dude, what am I doing out here? Okay, they had a different chocobo than they had a freaking fat chocobo. Interesting. Where the heck did they get that from? What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. Those my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. Aww. You haven't seen any, have you? No. And then he's just back freaking looking for flowers again. Interesting. Maybe getting close to that one. 250 to the west. Okay, we are getting closer then. Oh my god. Okay, see, now that is a big ass freaking caterpillar, sir. What the frick? Why is it so big? What are they feeding you up here? Good God, man. There we go. 198? Okay, that should just be... It's just over here, no? Okay, getting closer. Thankfully there's actually called the frickin' water gate. Okay, surely somewhere here, right? Wait, what? 49 to the northeast? Did I like run past it? No. 35 to the northeast. There's a case of... what? Doesn't look like there's any land accessible above me that I'm supposed to be getting to. Either it's up on this thing, or... it's somehow down in a cave somewhere. Yalms to the north. Methinks you lie, sir. I see a wind sprite. Right color, not right thing. Doesn't even look like there's a cave or anything here. Unless I can go underwater? Can I? Okay, no diving. Huh. Where the heck is my freaking ether current then? Because again, it's like telling me like here. Not even like here. Okay, there's gotta be like a cave or something that I'm missing. Maybe? I don't see anything that would say a cave is here. What is happening over here? Okay, got some boys duking it out over here. Huh. Interesting. No sounds of a cave around here anyways. Interesting. No cave, nothing to say, hey, this is where it's gonna be. I mean, to be fair, it also doesn't help that, even though we have this compass. Southeast. Wait, that is this way. It unfortunately does not tell us up or down. It only just tells us, hey, it's in this direction somewhere. Which is a wee bit unfortunate, sir. Is that a bear? No, it says it's a weasel. Okay. Okay, well that's one. How the fuck did I not see the other one over here? Or I guess it's like over here. I think unless it's supposed to be like there? But I don't have a way of getting up there. 423 to the south. Huh. Yeah, I just have to worry about that later then, I guess. Or unless there's something on the other side here I missed. Guess we came through... not here, we came through here. So maybe something here, maybe then. Cause now that's saying northwest, not the word. Ow. Again, an ever so slight breakage in ankles. 108 northwest. Also, again, why do freaking hornbills just sound like freaking elk? It's very weird. Northeast? Again, yeah, it's just freaking elk. That's all that is, that sound. Yeah, now it's saying that way west? Okay, it's saying there's something there. We're getting up on that side? Maybe up there? But how do I get up there? Interesting. Be a cave or so. Wait, hold on. Maybe over here? Wait, hold on. We'll finish this first and then try and go over there if we can. Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Okay, here is your flowers, sir. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, sir. That's twice you've saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me. I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the men who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. Yeah, I kind of need to go over there to get the other acorn I'm missing. What? Oh my god, really? Goddamn freaking needles get in my goddamn way. So I just want to summon my mount. To be fair, not the first time, not the last time that's happened. Or will happen. Although I will say it is kind of annoying that enemies locking onto you automatically just cancels out your minions or mounts. Where am I going here? Am I going the right way? Maybe, possibly. Okay, this is the way. Sad part is, I was literally up here before. Okay, getting closer. Further up, maybe? Yeah, all done there, boy. I freaking need the current to grab. I'm just glad this one's not in the middle of freaking enemies this time. Cause some of the other ones they have, they're like, oh yeah, it's a free ether current to grab, as it is in the middle of the freaking enemy's base. Cause that's just fine. Like the freaking Nath one. Ah, we're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers. I'll introduce you. It's kind of sad. Doesn't even have freaking gravestones for them. They'd love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Azami? Azami, are you there, Azami? I'm someone's brother? Oh. Didn't expect to run into you again. What in the... you should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. He saved me from monsters. Also, I did not realize that was a girl, to be fair. My bad. He even helped me pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village, now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Okay, come on. A little bit of an overreaction there, Don't think me ungrateful. My sister's the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here. So, please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. She told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kyan. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square, with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserve to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he would do to my sister if they had to come back. I mean, it can make sense why you're overprotective. In a way. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word at the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. This is all we've got. So, please, don't take it from us. Just a bunch of broken people right now. Because what can we even do at this point in time that would make them change their mind? Not really much, is there? Unfortunately. Ow. You're come at a good time, Jen. We but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? Still kind of about the same, honestly. I was not aware of these events. The boy, Izzy, he told you all this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hayan have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be so broken? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too plausible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Yeah. Kinda understandable. And as per usual, someone seemed to have selected the wrong person. Goddamn. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. You have sharp ears, because I heard fucking nothing. Here, jack of my hiding. Because I'm assuming Imperials. Ooh, also see more fucking blue quests. Now, unless somebody snitched on our lovely golden retriever samurai friend.
Imperials.
Of course. Surprise visit or... Well, at least it looks like just foot soldiers. Have a good sleep there, sir. I shall do my best.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now!
What are they up to?
Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well.
Oh?
While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered.
I mean, which we kind of figured, but also a charitable mission? That's
As
one way of
loyal
spinning
subjects
it.
of the Empire who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well.
Ah, so they're looking for conscripts then.
There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line.
Then what is your intention?
Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks. Cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes.
Yeah, and when is that? When they're freaking 80?
You first.
Even the Lupin? Interesting. Though I imagine either the brother or the sister is going to
The
get
Empire
selected
has
here.
no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
But yeah, it's definitely going to be the freaking
And
sister
lastly,
being chosen.
you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
Yeah, different kind of ruby. But yeah, I was fully expecting the sister to get chosen, not the brother.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall, but before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last.
Oh, does that mean we're going to rescue more than this group?
I will track these men. Will you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight.
Yeah, calm down.
Soon enough, Lys. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
Again, you're being impatient.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
I mean, it's great to be passionate and all, but also just just a little bit impatient as well. Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me, Jen, we must hurry. And well, you hurry away. I have to hurry go grab water. Give me a second, I shall be back. Okay, back at it. And we also have more of you. Hopefully, there we go. I've lost my grandchild. Please help me search for him. He was right next to me until a short while ago. I cannot believe I lost sight of him so easily. He was asking a lot of questions about the One River. Perhaps he went there searching for something. Interesting. And then one more over here. Cause I still have 2 other quests to nab. Ready the current. Speaking of, could I ask you to help me with a problem of mine? Concerning some water serpents that have recently infested the One River. Oh, perfect. Same area then, hopefully. They used to be only found further to the west, but for one reason or another, some have found their way closer to Namar. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. Interesting. So, I wonder if that's anything like evil? However, there are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. No, their numbers must be controlled by other means. Please slay a few of them for me. Enough to stop them from taking the whole river, a whole river their own. Gotcha. Time to call some freaking serpents. At least it's easy ones. Where's these ones here? Oh, that's pretty easy. That is at least on the way. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. True. Here, it is a shinobi's tool. For when a more discreet approach is required, use it with these darts. They are coated with a alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. Oh, so she's giving us frickin' sleep darts then. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly. But for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. Fair. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I am sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. What, are we just gonna play like an animal to sleep? I'm assuming so. There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. Search your surroundings for the Imperial soldier. You may have to move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldier and use the blowgun with the left mouse button. Okay, right click to move around. Oh, probably that right there? Perfect. Damn, we have some freaking lungs on us if we can shoot that far. Damn. Either the other just flies really freaking well. Well done, my friend. Now, give me your map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Ooh, snapping mission. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way and keep watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Interesting. Would be kind of funny if the soldier we put to sleep was still there. Okay, right, back to what we were doing before over here. Where's this part of this? Ah, this part of this. Yeah, where's the next group of lads? Yeah, 5 boys this time. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, I probably would just fall in the river and drown. I mean, what? Terrible, that. It's nice. He's looking that way. Okay, yeah, he would definitely fucking fall the other way, but okay. Perfect, and luckily you're just around the corner anyways. So I could have gotten you first. The last Imperial soldier crumbles to the ground asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Perfect. Ooh, it's in the same direction. Which is this? Wolves and Wage, which is... it's the fucking grandson. Grandfather is looking for me, you say, but I cannot go back just yet. I'm still searching for that which was taken from me. I was minding my own business, gathering mugworts, but some nasty lupins stole them right out of my hands. Would you ask the lupin if they would give me back my plants? You'll find them on the other side of the river. Well, it's a good thing I still need to go over there. Also, my god, nose itchy as hell. Why? Okay, well that is that one. Are these the things we need to be fighting? Ow. Yeah, I'd rather just fight any of them. Perfect. Works for me. Bam. Also being able to just spam that ability is rather helpful. Doesn't really seem to be many of those serpent boys down here. Probably way over here. At least this one is easy. I just have to kill them. Although I imagine that big little gate back there is going to be like a dungeon at some point in time. It kind of feels like it. Bam. There we go. But that one's done, sir. Talk to a freaking lupin. Confront the lupin looters. Very nice that their name just happens to rhyme. Also, why does it look like they're... Is that bodies or is that just pots and stuff? Alright, just pots and stuff. Not gonna lie, I kind of like my bodies for a second. Just all crumpled to the ground. Sir? You would have us return some insignificant child's mugworts? Do not make me laugh. This whole area belongs to us, including any plants that may happen to be plucked by a child of man. Interesting way of seeing things there, sir. Oh, isn't that interesting? Aha, and how did that go for you, sir? Not very smart, these bandits. Okay, where's a child? Oh, they're back on the other side of the river again. Interesting. That is also very interesting. Longer arms and legs. Must be nice being able to freaking fly around. Wish that was me. But we are close, kinda. Well, we will be closer. Then we'll have one left after we're done here. Did you get them to return my mug boards? In a way. Oh, thank you so much. I was trying to collect plants to make some medicine. I read about it in one of my grandfather's botany books. There are so many sick people in the village. I just wanted to help them. Aww. There is one more thing I need for the medicine. Waterweed. I tried to fish some out of the river earlier with a pole, but I didn't have much luck. Could you get some for me? Well, if it's to help them, fine, why not? Also, I want to not attract frickin' weasel boys. Whereabouts are we harvesting from? Oh, is that like out in the middle of the frickin' water? Oh, hold on. I understand, sir. Ooh. Kinda makes me feel like I'm playing Subnautica doing this. And then instead of kelp, we're getting waterweed, which I guess technically is still the same thing. Still kind of weird that we can have our mounts underwater for swimming, but not on top of the water for swimming. An odd choice, yeah. Because you think if you can do it underwater, you'll be able to do it above water as well. Oh my god, ready? Goddamn freaking weasel ass bears here. Can I help you? There we go. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Now I have everything I need. I'll go back to grandfather now. Thanks for your help. Not that one, that one's back to the mine again. Seems to happen every time as well. I'm like, I just want to talk to this one person, and then it's like, oh, hello, sir. You look like you're just trying to talk to somebody. Here, let me attack you and interrupt you. My grandson has at last returned. He told me all about how you helped him gather the ingredients he needed to make medicine. While I am glad he has grown to be a kind-hearted boy, there is still much he needs to learn about discipline and manners. However, those Lupin should really know better than to steal from a mere child. The priest was once famed for being loyal vassals to some of Doma's mightiest warlords. When Doma was crushed by the Empire, some of them managed to escape, choosing to live life as bandits. It pains me to see a race once so proud fall so low. Something else we have Garlemald to thank for, I suppose. Who knows, maybe one day it'll change the other way. Why not? And then we got the last one. Wait, where is this one? Oh, I guess we were supposed to go and talk to her husband. Forgot about that part. Where is he? Is he up here? Hojo? Hold on. Beyond the powers of stone. Interesting. Almost thought that was gonna be a material reference. And Hojo is in Professor Hojo from Final Fantasy VII. At least that was my first thought with that one. Where are we going? Back over here again. Need the freaking tigers. I do business with me, traveler. Yeah, here, have some freaking meat. Water serpent livers. But why did you think to bring these to me? Your wife asked me. My wife put you up to it, did she? My sincerest thanks. I shall boil these and eat them shortly. Back in the days when I made my living transporting rice up and down the river, I used to slay any water serpents I saw, take them home to cook. Of course, that all stopped once the Empire blocked off the one river. It's thanks to nature and kind strangers like you that I'm able to put food on the table these days. Thank you so much. That is kind of sad. Very sad. Yeah, okay, so yeah, one more of the quest and then two more of the Eighth of Current. I know for the free Eighth of Current ones, there is one south? I think it was like south and then kind of down here somewhere. Kind of where we're going right now. Is where there's supposed to be another one. Because to be fair, usually when you are doing main quest ones, it kind of generally takes you near the ones you need, anyways. Somehow. Yeah, 846 to the south. That's freaking hornbill freaking elk ones. What is this? 532. Okay. Probably closer to that. Because that looks kind of Garlean in nature. At least I'm assuming that is. $265. Okay, getting closer. So where is Yugiri? Where are you? Ah, here we go. And more Lupin boys. Excellent work. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south. Fluminus. Once it was the base of operations for Garlean occupation. Until 10 or so years ago, when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. Despite 2 sentries near the gate, as you've proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Will it? Because I wonder... Is it over that way? Southeast? So, closer to that then? 253 that way. So this looks like a, I guess gondola would be the best way to put that. Interesting. So that boy there, and then... I mean, first and foremost... What? How did that miss? What the? Oh, come on. That definitely hit. Look on. That other one somehow managed to go right freaking through him. How? Or I guess I didn't have the little arrows show up. It doesn't exactly work that way for this, I guess. 2 sentries slumber side by side. No others appear to be forthcoming. Good. I'm assuming we have to deal with this first, and then we can go and get our current. One of them anyways. Fun work. You have a gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Well, our villagers plus any other villagers, I guess. Also, just kind of looks like a big bomb went off in this little crater here. Lovely little dogs that got in there. But they're just now magically gone. So, beyond from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good, I will address them personally. Attention, assuredly you will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. I mean, do they even know how for any of that? Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. I mean, that's kind of exactly what they planned, though. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? I mean, isn't that a good thing in this case? Deal with this rabble. I'm needed at the castle, although I imagine it would be more along the lines of village gets raised to the ground before that even happens. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Not surprising in the slightest. Once they are taken to the other facility, it'll be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. Yeah, and how's this gonna freaking go? Yes. Also, like how I'm still like collecting stuff for, I guess, my future self in another class. Hi, the frick, random. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. Another one? Interesting. Oh my god, that is adorable. They have like a little summer version of an otter. Wonder if that was another event one then. And a wind-up Namazu. Interesting. I'll deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for the others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. Am I sniping again? Where am I going from here? Oh, from over here. Understood. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrol is bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry appears in the silence. Yugiri is waiting. Be kinda nice if it didn't tell me in text, just told me in, like an actual sound. 76? I'm kinda close in level to what I am. Where is Yugiri? Oh, she's over here. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? Nothing to report. That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wait. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. I mean, imagine this one. That's not gonna be close to my freaking size. We got a goddamn Malafel, got a goddamn Radigan. The only problem with this boy, I think this is just a freaking here. His uniform appears to be more or less your size. That's kind of why I went with him. Without due care and consideration, relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform. Yet the only problem is, it doesn't have space for my tail. Well, to be fair, mine just freezes through my own outfit anyways. You haven't chosen one to your liking then? Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Now the other question is, can I convince the other person I'm a soldier? Well, to be fair, this is not the first time or the last time. Though, actually, I don't know about that part. Not the first time, I should say. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms. In case the items in your possession are not to your liking. Okay. This Kabuto and Teko should match the Yuagi and Hakama and Choka in your possession. So what's up the frickin' bottomless burlap sacks? And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You'll need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper Imperial salute, which we learned way back when? Like what? That was Realm Reborn? God, that was so freaking long ago. To complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. I mean, wouldn't they be suspicious if one by one all their lads just kind of randomly disappear? Right? Right. Ooh. I mean, it's not a bad looking outfit, to be honest. It's nice. It seems we're on for both that part at least. Interesting. 44. Okay, that's like a step down. Actually, this could even have space for my ears in that. At least if I'm going to be cosplaying as a freaking Imperial soldier, I might as well look the part more. They can't even see my face. Yes, definitely Imperial soldier, sir. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Well, that's one. Thank God I can just click a goddamn button instead of having to type it in. Visions of God, is it? Wow, about bloody time. Just looking at these items is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Yes, and now you've been brainwashed. Hooray! It's like, Interesting. I think I can get around this way. Perfect. Well done. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. With that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of that accursed uniform too. It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. Bad freaking tastic. Hold on. Much better. You know what? I'm just gonna go the other way because I don't feel like having to fight these goddamn dogs as I'm going past here. Because again, it's freaking 11:30 already, and I want to make more progress before we end for the night. At least try to, anyways. Ooh, 119 to the south, you say? Again, platform for gondola. Excuse me, coming through. Yeah, ooh, that's how close I am. Hell yeah. I'll rescue you here in a moment. Just watch my freaking turn. That's nice. Okay, going around this way. Where's the last one? The last one is 595 to the west. West? Over here? Also, are they gonna want our help anyways? Also, hello, you say? I'm sure you're just so happy to see us again.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Yeah, just put them to sleep. Don't worry, it's not a permanent sleep.
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You say? What are you gonna say? Are you just gonna spout the same stuff again?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse.
I mean, and not trying will still make it worse. What's your point?
It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help. All right?
Also, why does that voice sound all so freaking familiar? Why does it sound like freaking Kuro?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Also, that's quite the freaking shiner you have there. On his cheek as well.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity.
Which is exactly what they want.
How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, They are as salt in our wounds.
Because you just wish you were the same way, or at least kind of the same way?
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
I mean, this is also her home, so why wouldn't you fight for it? And it's not like she's gonna stop either. But who knows, maybe we're starting to very slowly convince him, at least. Even if it is a little bit begrudgingly on his part. Ooh, mount speed got up. Hell yeah. You can sax that for mount speed. It's only just inside of main story quests where it gets essentially upgraded or unlocked. Huh. Oh? New armor? You okay? Apologies, Jen. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their hearts, heart of hearts, they still... Now's not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer to it administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. Sorry. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their post and be reluctant to discuss it with others. Yeah, because otherwise that's punishment on them. It is not more than a temporary measure. But we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. 10 to the last 2 I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Yeah, because I can't get into the barrier. Not barrier, barracks. Still to the west day. Because as soon as I'm done with this, I might just kind of just travel that way. See if I can at least get the last of that one, and then hopefully we'll have unlocked the other last one we need. Yeah, because that'll be the last curve for that one. What? Kind of simple place. Hold on. so I have to do, and then I probably have to do the same for the other one then. Father, is that you? What? Sir, what are you dreaming about over there? Interesting. Your turn, sir. But I just can't do them both at the same time. Make it a little bit easier. Then, wait, where's this? In here? No? Or behind the building? Yeah, over here. Interesting. I mean, doesn't everybody who's a conscript, sir, just wants to go home? Uh-oh. No, I'm good. Bye. I mean, of course it's on the way out that I just happen to get those ones. Also, is she going in the same direction I'd be going for my current? Maybe? Huh. It seems like it's gonna be across there. I guess that way. Or who knows, maybe it's in a spot I can't get to currently. With where I'm at in the story. Because imagine if the last one was beyond the gates there. Those barriers.
Forgive me for making you search.
It's fine.
It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
Oh, we know already. We met your freaking parents.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
They even asked about you.
They are in good health, then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kayan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu.
Yeah, a golden retriever samurai.
Good men all. Brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness.
I mean, that was the whole reason why you set out in the first place.
I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
He said, good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger. Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
I mean, to be fair, we knew it was never gonna be easy anyways. Together we are strong and must carry on. Will not always be so.
So I pray, and thus do I labor to see a new day dawn, regardless of my misgivings. When all is said and done, we can but carry on, together.
That doesn't sound nice. That's definitely a freaking Magitech ship.
An Imperial airship.
Yeah, maybe we should hide.
It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Get out of the potential prying eyes of others, huh? Okay. Oh, back all the way there? Interesting. Yeah, hold on. Bam. Interesting. And let's go back in the freaking hole. Ah, I never went and got the other thing, did I? Oops. Oh well. I'll just end up doing that after stream anyways. Because I'm sure, ow, that the other one I want is just going to be past the next quest anyways, or in another area. Although, watch this. I'll go there after stream and I'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't get into this area you need for this one. Because that has happened already a few times already. In this expansion. In the Dalamegan area specifically. There's one past the one castrum that I couldn't get through. Unknowingly enough. Come, we must tell the others of this airship. Or hear what they know of it. True. There seems to be a lot running around, though. So maybe they know about it already. Possibly.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
They're fine.
We freed them, along with many others. Gosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Oh. That's not Xeno, that's somebody else, right?
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces.
Ah, already, maybe it is Xeno. I don't remember what his relation is supposed to be again.
Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
So it is Xenos. I always thought he was just a general for whatever reason. But Crown Prince?
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Yeah, well, we tried that before. It did not go so well.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all.
Just like, please don't remind me.
We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
Yeah, much like the one he used against old Doma. Anyway.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom.
Yeah, because then you'll earn the wrath of the Emperor.
Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child!
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
I mean, in a sense, she's kind of like Lise. For Doma as Lise is for El Amigo.
Yukiri, wait!
What now?
Good question. Very good question. Ta-da-ba-bam. Indeed. Again, I like how it's like, yes, you need to attune to the one here, but what is there to attune to? Nothing. Pattern of return. Interesting. 64. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Boom-bum. We're not even like halfway through the 64-65 quest yet. Oi. Still a very long ways to go, sir. In which case, then, we shall find out tomorrow, then. Maybe. Again, it also depends when I get back. But I shall try and keep you guys updated. Either, like, Twitter or, I guess, Discord would probably be the best one. But Wednesday for sure will definitely be back. I know, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, where it may be. And I will be back again tomorrow. Maybe, hopefully. Who knows? Da-bum-ba-da-da-bum. Da-ba-bum. And about it on. Not right now. Okay, bye guys.